you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are all enjoying your holidays. Today we're going to go out and we're going to try to guess players' overalls for NHL 16 based on, well, you know, NHL 16 and what they have in NHL 19. It's been what, 3 years now? 18, 17, 16, 3 NHLs ago. We're gonna try to guess the overalls and see how big of a difference it's been since NHL 16 to NHL 19 for some of these players. We're gonna start nice and easy though. We're gonna go over to Pittsburgh, and you know, you gotta do the big guns. You gotta start with Crosby. He's currently at 93. And the thing about, I want to say is NHL 16, we could really mess this up if we don't, but back in the day, the players' overalls were still really high. So Crosby might have been like a 96. We are going to give Crosby a 96. Let's find out. Well, you just got to dig this classic NHL 16 music. The menu look, everything was so different. It was like a darker year. Not a bad darker year, but like a menu's darker. There's Crosby, though. 96. Crosby, 1 for 1. That's a tinger. Another player that was still feeling it back in the day, Henrik Lundqvist. He's actually not that bad of an overall right now, an 88 overall. Still hasn't picked up that Stanley Cup, but he has been a stud back there for the Rangers in years past. 2016, the thing is, it wasn't in 2016. That was the start of the 2015 season, ended in 2016. I want to say Lundqvist was still up there pretty well. He's an 88 right now. I feel like they knocked his overall down a couple points. I think he might have been a 92 overall. What you got for us, Lundqvist? Henrik Lundqvist was a 93. Ooh, he was way up there. Then I think we definitely have to throw some curveballs in there. Connor McDavid's a 94 right now. 2015 was his draft class. So that means he was brand spanking new to NHL 16. That was his first year in the game, right? I hope I'm counting this right. NHL 16 will be the year after 15 when the game comes out, because 19 will be this year. Which would mean McDavid's just coming out. And I know EA normally gives players a lower overall when they're rookies. Saying out Connor McDavid. I want to say McDavid was only, I'm going to go with an 83. 83 overall for McDavid. I am really feeling an 83 for McDavid. Show it to us. Connor McDavid in NHL 16 was an 85. I think he got an upgrade. I feel like 83 was the number, and then he got an upgrade. He might have. It's possible. Roster updates happen during the year. We should have started fresh. Maybe that would have been something to do. Start fresh in the year. Oh well, we're ending the year. End of NHL 16. It's fine. We're halfway through NHL 19 anyway. Another long-lasting stud. Doughty, 92 overall. I feel like he's been getting more love lately. He's been really good for a really long time, but the 92 just seems like that was one of his premier overalls. The only difference is, like I said, back in the day, overalls are better. So I don't know, maybe Shea Weber was like a 94. Doughty could have been a 91. I say Doughty, Drew type, 91 overall. Drew the Glue Doughty was a 93 overall. We was close. We guessed the 91. He was a 93. Like I said, we've seen them upgrades. Everybody was a little bit higher back then. Drew Doughty was still a stud back then. Looking good. He didn't age a bit. Got a little bit longer on the hair though. Like I said, I love throwing these curveballs. So we got to go to Kucherov. Kucherov, was he in the league? 20. Oh gosh, he's been in here forever. Ooh, wow. I feel like Kucherov's younger. I guess 25. He is 25. Wow, I remember back in the day, him and the Three Musketeers. Who would have guessed? People were always like, it was Kucherov, Tyler Johnson's like, wow, this Tyler Johnson guy is a stud. Turns out it was Kucherov carrying him. Kucherov left Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson struggled. After he got the payday, though, he's like, that's fine with me. Bring Kucherov back with Johnson a little bit this year. All of a sudden, Johnson's balling out again. Kucherov is just one of those guys. You put him with somebody, and he just makes everybody around him better. That's what he does. Stamkos is upset you don't get to play with him enough. So Kucherov, still, that was 3 years ago. Gosh, dang. He's been a stud for a while. I'm trying to think. I don't want to look anything up at all. I don't want to look stats or anything. I'm trying to think. He had that year where he's like 40-some points, 40 games. He didn't play a lot. And besides that, that's when he started breaking out. Then the next couple years, he just wasn't playing a full 82. I remember. Was that? I don't think they gave him the respect yet in 06 or 16. I'm going to say he was an 83 overall. 83 is what I'm going with. What is he? Kucherov. He was an 86. We guessed an 83. Kucherov was an 86, so he was starting to see that overall. He had the potential of a league. He was there. They seen it. 22 years old. He ballooned a little late, didn't he? It's alright. He's still a stud. Then what about big old Zdeno Chara? He's a 41-year-old ageless wonder. He's still an 85 overall in this game. Wow, I thought he was lower than that. 3 years ago, though, 38 years old, 37, 39, somewhere around there. He's a little bit younger. He was. I think Zdeno Chara could be potentially still an 89. Maybe even a 90. We're going to go with an 89 for Chara. The big man, Zdeno Chara, was an 88 overall. He's off by 1 overall point. It was close. Only 1 overall point away. It's not that bad. And what about Brent Burns? Brent Burns is another one. I love doing these guys that have a lot of question. Wow, Brent Burns has been in the league since 03. Holy cow. I guess 18, 15, that's about right. Brent Burns, he was playing defense all that time, or forward all that time. They switched him to defense and became a stud. When did that happen? Was that before 2016? That would have to be the 2015-2016 season. If he did it before then, I think he'd be a low overall. He could still be a low overall then. I see Brent Burns as like an 86-ish. And like I said, the overalls back in the day, an 86 then would be like an 83 or 82 now. I'm going to say 86 for Brent Burns. Brent Burns was on defense in San Jose then. He was an 89 overall, so we did guess a little bit wrong. 86 was off. How long ago? Man, time has been flying. I wonder if his attributes are on here. Full career stats, you can pull it out here. 22 by 26. I want to say that was 2014 when 2015. That's when he blew up. That was defense though, right? 17 goals, 43 assists. That looks like defensive numbers. Maybe that was when he switched. Was it then? He was playing forward before then? How can I tell you? Look at the time on attack. Is that on here somewhere? I don't see it. Okay, it's not going to happen either. He was a shooter though. Stay with the San Jose theme here. We're going to go from Brent Burns. We're going to scroll on down to Jumbo Joe, the Thorntonator himself. He was having some stud seasons. Was it last year or the year before he was a point per game? He was so one more season he had in him. I think he's about done now. He's 39 years old, but hey, he's playing pretty solid for the age. Back in the day, though, he was a stud and a half. I think Joe Thornton was a 90 overall. Time sure has been flying, though. Joe Thornton, same story. He was an 88 overall. We went to 90. He did fall down a little bit. Man, I don't know. The last 3 years have just went by so quick. It feels like it, at least. Probably ridiculous even thinking that Brent Burns was how long ago that was on defense. I'll have to look. You guys probably make fun of me for it. Be like, he's been defense now for like 6 years, pal. Feels like yesterday. Then we got Marc-Andre Fleury. Fleury's an 87. That's it? Wow. An 87? Is that live stats for this year? 13 wins, 926 save. He played like an absolute stud last year. I know he had a higher overall than that back then. Wow, that was like the best. Honestly, I think that was the best season he had of his career last year. And he only got an 87. I'm a little surprised by that. 87 Fleury. I'm going to say he was an 89. 89 on the Penguins back then. Over there in Pittsburgh, Marc-Andre Fleury is an 89. Hit it right on the head. 89 for 89. Sounds about right. Fleury 89. He floated around that range a lot. Johnny Toews, one of the most controversial overalls every year. Everybody's always like, oh, he just plays defense. He shouldn't be this high of an overall. Or Toews is overrated. And Toews has won 3 cups. He's done a lot. I've always been an advocate of a high overall for him. 87 this year. You could call it fair, I guess, if you want. Back in the day, he was rocking them overalls. He was up there with Crosby. He was having Crosby overalls. He was like, I think he was right behind him. If Crosby was a 96, I think Toews was a 94. This was still the prime of Johnny Toews. 94 overall. Hit it right on the head. 94 for 94 on Johnny T. What about Nathan MacKinnon? Nathan MacKinnon, 2013 draft pick. He won Rookie of the Year. Then he fell off a little bit, right? A couple years he slacked. It was last year he just started turning up again. It was like Duchesne's gone and McKinnon's like, I got this, fellas. Don't worry about it. That's crazy. They dropped Duchesne. They was just thinking, people are like, oh, they're tanking. No, look what happened to Colorado. That's incredible. 91 overall for Nathan MacKinnon. I think he was a low overall. Like I said, they treat rookies differently. He got that rookie there. He never really bounced up after that. I'm going to give him an 84. Nathan MacKinnon was an 86 overall. What a young looking fella. He hasn't changed a bit either. Still looks about the same. 28-year-old elite potential. 86 MacKinnon. Man, has he grown up. +5. Back in the day, 86 is a lot better than it is now. He's up to a 91. What a stud. Let's end with some Detroit Red Wings here. Niklas Kronwall back in the day. He was a banger. 3 years ago, was it though? He was 34, 33. Again, the age might be a little different. I don't even know how accurate the age is for the game. He could be 38 now. He could have been 37 when the game came out. Regardless, I think Kronwall had a very solid overall back then. I think he'd have probably been about, do we want to say 87? 87 is 3 years ago. He could have been an 89. We're going to go with an 87. Kronwall and Ada was an 89 overall. Still banging it out there. An 89, we guessed an 87. That's going to be all the guys we guessed today. We didn't do too bad. We got quite a few of them right. What did we get? What, about 3 or 4 maybe? I mean, it was close on the rest of them. It was kind of tough to get exactly. How did you guys do? Did you guys guess them? How many did you get right? What do you guys think about the video? Please let me know if you liked the video. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.